suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah. Connect the dots straight to the start of intoxicating want. Lingering touch, these soft words whispered in the dark. Set my heart on fire.
Love me when love me when love me when love me when love me. Oh, I need someone to 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 love me when 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 Love me when
Good morning. What's up, guys? Happy Sunday to you. How are we doing this morning? I'm doing fantastic. That's my computer, by the way. I am firing up good old Guild Wars as we speak. So we're going to get into that this morning. Hopefully we'll have some of you guys playing along. I just really want to hang out, drink some coffee, get woken up, and get awoke. And then hopefully we'll see people hop on that want to do some PvP or PvE with us, show us the ropes in that regard. All right. Let's pop this up. I'm going to kill this music as well. We may come back to that later. Let's say, come on, Guild Wars, wake up. So we're just going to continue on with our Charr Revenant this morning, and then if people want to hop on and PvP or PvE with us, I do have a level 80. I could always use a level 80 boost if I wanted to. I wouldn't use it on the Charr, but maybe another character just to kind of help us get up to speed. Hey, buddy. Good morning. Sleepyhead's just waking up. Have you gotten your medicine yet? Huh? All right. Why don't you go downstairs and get your honey? Okay. So you can eat breakfast sooner. See, what do I get today? Bag of laurels. Nice. I got this stuff late yesterday. I think I got that chest. I really don't know what kind of key I want under that, though. Let's see. Double click an item, or double click then select an item. 100% chance of recovering upgrades. Oh, nice. I need to save this for really when I know like what a lot of this stuff does. So, all right. So where are we at? Let's see. There's a hero point there. Let's go get that in the waypoint. I think that'd be a good place to start. Looks like there was a scout just to the east as well. Oh no. Hungry Buddha. What a name. Alright. Let's see what we gotta do. Don't look so tough. I've been training this bull since it was little. It's my fighting bull. It won't make you cry. So you better run away. Alright. Let's see if I'm gonna cry, guys. It's pretty tough. No doubt about that. Hey, Deliria, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. This guy is pretty beefy, man. He doesn't hit for anything, but he's beefy. Pop this one up. Yeah, start with 50%. That's kind of cool to know. So when I change legends, it actually gives me back to 50%. That's kind of a cool way to cheat the system in a way. Stop bugging me. I'm all the apples. Oh, it's you. I thought it was. Never mind. Kill a dragon when we bring one of its toes? What in the world? Why would you want me to bring a dragon's toe to you? It's so random. Alright, let's knock this one out. Matter of fact, we'll get that scout and then we'll go down and do those missions down there.
The Flame Legion invades our territory, and the Bloodsaw mill workers take the brunt. The mill would benefit from having additional workers for defense and to relieve some of their...
It's all higher level stuff.
Flame HQ lies northeast of the mill. We've been watching them.
It's good to get this stuff, though.
Resources to wipe them out. We'd appreciate any assistance you offer.
Interesting. So, alright, that's a little high level for me. I'm gonna run down here and do this stuff real quick. Get that waypoint, and maybe check that scout out also. So we'll go south. Be the best thing to do right now. Guys, again, good morning. Welcome in. Hopefully everyone is doing just fantastic this morning. This Sunday morning. We are going to be playing Guild Wars for pretty much the duration of the stream, unless there's just nothing happening. The only thing I could see us going to at that point is potentially maybe PvPing on some WoW, but I don't really think that's even going to happen. I think it's going to be Guild Wars 2 for the majority of the morning. Alright, stop separatists from sabotaging mill equipment, pick them off with sniper rifles, and disarm their bombs. Also motivate laser workers. Alright, let's go out here and kill some guys. What's up, buddy? You back? Welcome back, bud. Good morning. You come say hi to the stream? Say good morning? Huh? Not right now. He's just waking up. Bless his heart. We had a neighbor last night that decided, hey, it is 10:45 at night. I want to shoot off some really loud fireworks. It's so annoying. It was probably one of those things where he just had some leftovers and wanted to shoot them, but I'm like, dude, on a Saturday night at like it was almost 11, and it just scared the heck out of Caden. So not cool, man. Not cool at all. Did not appreciate that one bit. Alright, destroy the human servers, trigger shit outside. Okay, so let's kill. Good morning. I played Guild Wars 2 for 5 years. I got so burnt out of the game. 9 level 80s. Wow. What's up, Zerushia? How's it going, man? Yeah, I obviously don't have that sort of resume. This is way too many. I have mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made, guys. I'm gonna die here. Let's just kind of get out of here and regroup if we can. It'd be just fantastic if I could regroup. There we go. Alright, I accidentally bit off way more than I could chew. Yeah, I can't mount here. That's a lot of level 80s, man. That kind of sounds like me in WoW. But I like go through cycles where I just burn myself out. Do you still play it all or no? Or are you just done? I played it during a time when I wasn't really all that interested in like storyline and stuff, and like getting to like really uncover the depths of the game. So that's why I've kind of reapproached it and said, look, I'm gonna kind of take a different approach to this and see if I can't enjoy it a little more. All right, man. There's a big old yawn over there, dude. You all right? Can't wait for Classic WoW or Crowfall. Nothing sales to hype me. You know, I can get on that train about those two games. I really can. I think they're both going to be really good. I just hope that Crowfall can get to a point where they can get everything that they want in the game. I think if they're able to get everything they want in the game, I don't think there's any question it's going to be a really good game. But if they struggle with some of the aspects and it's not as complete as they think, then that's the only thing I can really see holding it back. I just know that, I don't know, I've heard good and bad things about Unity, running games in Unity, and that's one thing that kind of scares me, is those sort of letdowns that Unity has had with games in the past. And it's not been the game developers, it's just been the engine itself. There's just some shortcomings with it. And again, to what degree it affects things, I don't really know. I'm not really up to speed in that world. So we'll just see. Guild Wars 2, I can't do it anymore. Dopamine receptors don't fire for that game. Hey, listen, you don't have to tell me anything, man. I get it. I get it, man. Even if you wanted to come run me through some stuff, you just couldn't do it. Couldn't pull yourself to it, huh? Let's look at that vista. It's probably, yeah, I was gonna say, it's probably up on that rock. Nah, it's all good. Zerushio. Not a big deal, man. It kind of, honestly, it has some similarities. Like, very loose similarities to Crowfall. Which I think is probably why, like, I've enjoyed it. Come on, change is looking promising. Crowfall is worrying me. Not sure where they're going with it. Feels too much of an instance hub model design. I uninstalled it after I finished the second expansion. Gotcha. To be honest with you, Heartless, though, like, I don't know about Camelot Unchained. Graphically, from what I've seen, it's going to have to step up tremendously. If it can do that, it's got a chance, but, like, the way graphics are in that game right now, it's just not my cup of tea. As far as Crowfall goes, I think the path that they've taken has been very clear. I think they've been very transparent about what they're doing. I think right now it's just a matter of they're getting their systems in the game still. I think it's too early to say, like, I don't really know where they're going. Granted, we're all entitled to our own opinions, but I feel like of any, like, early access game, they have been pretty clear with what they're trying to do at certain intervals. It's all just kind of what you expect too, which is putting expectations on a early access game is always tough. Protect livestock from separatists, return chickens to Stonefall Estate, feed hungry cows, and fill empty water troughs. Alright, so I don't think we're going to go out there. So it looks like we're just working in here, I'm assuming. Yeah, I think so. I'm also, yeah, I probably couldn't boost you. I'm not looking for a boost. I'm just looking to see if anybody wants to go through and, like, do some content together, like some in-game content. Like, I've got a level 80 ranger that I boosted a long time ago. I'm not gonna, like, get this character here carried. This character is my this is my playthrough character. So again, not trying to get a boost. I don't want people to take that the wrong way. All right, there's the empty water troughs. Let's get some water from over here. Go fill those bad boys up. What you doing over there, bud? There we go. What were we supposed to do with chickens? Return chickens to Stonefall Estate. They must be out and about. Any more troughs? Cow pie. There we go. Let's go get that chicken. The cow pie, the mosquito. Boom! Crit! Get over here, dude. But what's up, Heartless Gamer? Welcome in, man. Also, again, good morning, Zerushio. Hopefully you guys are having a great Sunday so far. We're just getting our day started, so. This is relatively easy. It's just some of this stuff is like busy work. But it's all for that experience, right? In regards to your Crowfall comment, you aren't concerned that Unity is going to force them to make smaller and smaller instances for various aspects of the game. Again, I'm not really sure how Unity ties into it. I like how they've got things, because here's the thing: each certain campaign is going to have certain like win elements to it that, you know, I think the larger servers, again, I don't know how much Unity restricts things. I've just heard that's kind of one of the things that could potentially hold the game back. I don't know in what regard it's going to hold the game back. Again, I'm not a developer. I don't know anything about Unity other than like what people, and it's not the first time I've heard it. I've heard it on other games as well. I just don't know what exactly it's going to hold it back. So if it's networking, then yes, that could be a potential issue. But if it's more of the code and getting the code right for certain aspects that they're wanting to get in, that's different. Like, I don't know how that's actually going to play out. But in regards to what you said, I think that if they can get it to where there's a few hundred people on, you know, a server at any time, I think having win conditions for those servers, the win conditions are what's going to drive it. It's not really anything else. But I will say this, that, you know, people have had some pretty good fights here recently after the most recent network upgrade. Like, I think they said, like, I don't know, like, there's a 27-man fight, I think, the other day with virtually zero lag. So, I don't know. Again, I was not there for that. But I'm just telling you what I've heard. And I think 5.7 is gonna have a pretty good tail. So, you know, you guys will see a lot of that on stream. You know, we'll be streaming some large fights. So don't worry. You will have your opportunity to see that firsthand here. I'll say this: if there's a way for Unity to be successful, I don't doubt Arts and Crafts one bit. I feel like they're going to be able to meet the expectations they've set for themselves. All right, so the Separatists are just coming in and trying to attack this. Okay. I was like, why are they not moving? And I realized Separatists are trying to come here. Sound like mommy, buddy. No, there's no fireworks this morning, buddy. I promise. Nobody's shooting fireworks off this early. It's definitely a good discussion, though. But ultimately, I just think we have to wait and see how the development pans out. What's up, Hook? You tired, man? What are you tired of? Dioko! What's up, dude? Long time no see, buddy. How's it been? You've went AWOL, man. You disappeared on me. What the heck, dude? You're not supposed to do that. There's a little event down here. Champion Separatist Instigator. This should be fun. This might have been a mistake, but, you know, YOLO. Summer catches up to me. Lots of beach time, outdoor time forces me to not be an introvert. I know, right? Isn't that the worst thing in the world? When you actually got to get out and communicate with people. It's so bad. Sometimes I hate the real world. You're so bored? What are you so bored for? Is it right there? What's 7:30? 7:35. Okay. We'll see. Current state and came on changes supporting total plus players fights with a good performance, while Kerfball hasn't shown they can support large battles. So I keep seeing is Unity will limit Kerfball's massive multiplayer aspects. We'll still be playing. They have beta, just haven't touched it much yet. Gotcha. He's bored at 7. Yeah, he just woke up. And yes, he's bored at 7 a.m. Yeah, I mean, Heartless, for sure, man. I'm right there with you, man. I definitely think there could be some potential letdowns if Unity is in fact going to be that limiting to Crowfall. But they've been developing it for some time, so they're going to know firsthand if they feel like Unity can do it or not. Graphically, I just can't play a game that looks as bad as Camelot Unchained. I just can't do it. It's just not. We're in 2018, man. It's got to be. We got some better graphics, to be honest. And I know that they'll get a boost. I know that's not their primary concern right now. I mean, what's the release date for Camelot Unchained? Let's talk about that for a second. And honestly, that was the reason I stayed away from the open beta this month, is because I could not play a game that just didn't look good. That wasn't appealing to me, to the eye. I mean, you call me a very shallow gamer if you want to. That's completely okay, but right now I need something that looks a little better. That's when it was supposed to be released. Camelot Unchained. Is that what you're referring to? What the heck? Did you just hit me? Oh, I was like, well, I couldn't even see him. They're like blending into the trees. I don't think we're going to see an MMO that actually support 100 players all fighting once. Every MMO has played more than 2 people on the screen because of slideshow. Yeah, and that's the same with like WoW too. Like guys, WoW gets pretty bad too, and that game's been around for, you know, how long? 14, 16 years, something like that. All right, how do I get to that dang Vista up there? Looks like that guy's jumping there. I don't know. I mean, yeah, like having the ability to support that much going on it's tough. I think there's got to be some realistic expectations at somewhere along the road. All right, where is no mounts in this area? That's lame. Mount out here. Let's see if there's a way up on this side. Doesn't look like it. Okay, dismount me. I just wish these guys weren't here so I could run around and scout the area. Right now I'm enjoying some nice WoW vanilla private server. I can't do that, man. That's the worst, because it's like, I don't know. It just feels like you're not doing anything meaningful.
I'm up here, Daddy.
I see you up there, buddy. Should you be up there though?
I like to get up here.
Everyone wants epic graphics with 5-player battles, and for 80% of the MMO population, their rigs can't support that. Yeah, I think there are ways to handle it. Look at Eve is already 1,000+ player battles and managed through them. It takes both setting expectations for players and some technology to adjust the processing. Agreed. You guys are bringing up great points. I mean, I'm not a very technical guy when it comes to that sort of stuff. Like, I don't know what goes into it. We got to figure out how to get this Vista too, guys, by the way. I got to put some thought into how we're going to do this. I just don't know how. Do I go this way, I wonder? Do I make a jump across? Yeah, it looks like I need to make a jump across there if I can get up. It would appear we need to get on this little section right here. I don't know how we get up that ledge, though. I don't think this is it.
Is Mommy going this way?
Maybe. I don't know. Eve feels like Microsoft Excel spreadsheet wars. That is so true with the damage. Oh, that's so true. For Camelot Unchained, I am concerned on the physics on the server side. It's likely what breaks if trying to do keeping up with both. Player inputs and physics will be tough. Rubber banding is one downside to the tech demos they've had so far. You know what? Here's what I like to see, though, Heartless. Out of the conversation that we've just had, you and I, and Hook, and really all you guys that have kind of inputted on this, you guys are being unbiased. You're not sitting here, you know, screaming that this game is more superior because of X, Y, and Z, and you're not backing down from it. You're presenting two sides of both. So I think that's what you got to do in this day and age. Don't jump on the bandwagon. I mean, I'm trust me, I'm a game's biggest fan and a game's biggest critic at the same time. You have to be, and if you're not, then you're not setting a good expectation for both yourself. What? How the heck did you make that jump? I am so confused. Oh, you go up there, that's why. You gotta go up higher. That dude just made that jump because he's a beast, apparently. How do you get around to that side, though? Is there like a little... What the heck? I am missing something. How are these people doing it? Okay, that's better. Yeah, I'll have fun with that. I'm gonna go this way. Dang, that's aggressive. I'm just gonna follow that person. They know where they're going. They've got more little shiny things above their name than I do, so they must know what they're doing. The best part is getting back to some other ideas for MMOs. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I want to try every new game out there. The problem is my gaming allowance can't allow me to try every game out there. So I literally made a decision between, pretty much it was get an Oculus and buy some games for it. I know this is going to sound completely stupid because it's really not in comparison. It's either get an Oculus or get Camelot Unchained. And you're like, wait, that's $400 versus like $65. And the reason being is because my wife let me advance some money. And I had to have money for games, for like Beat Saber and stuff. So I did that. But, which actually I've hooked up downstairs on my laptop in the living room. And that's actually been pretty fun. It's been pretty enjoyable to watch my son get excited about it. Not yet, buddy. Almost. It's getting close. No doubt. Guild Wars 2 is good for the budget. Great to jump back in. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't mind the subscription thing. That doesn't bother me. Like, you know, I'm subbed to WoW currently, too. I just did that a few days ago. Just because I'm going to play BFA. I'm probably going to play BFA for PvP. And so I've been getting in there and just kind of playing with my Arms Warrior a bit. Dude, this Vista is no joke. I guess I go that way. I have to go that way. Like, this thing is intense. No. You're kidding me. Okay, good. Thought I fell all the way down for a minute. Yeah, I have to be a baller on a budget, though. Because first of all, we do a sub giveaway every month here, which is $50. So that instantly takes $50. Not takes $50. I want to do that. That's part of my budget is $50 to the subs every month. So seems like your son is getting more game time than you are. Yeah, he honestly probably is, to be truthful. No, but I'll tell you when your honey's down. Okay, it's not down yet. Speaking of kids, mine is up. Need to get breakfast before he ends up board 2. Yeah, for sure, Heartless. Take it easy, man, and thanks for stopping by again. All right, let's see. Did we make it, boys? We made it, boys. Well, not yet. We still got to get up there. Thanks for the follow, Heartless. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, so here's the hardest part, guys. How do we make it up there? Surely to goodness I can make it up there, right? Okay, we're just gonna cheat. I'm in combat, apparently. Hook! Thanks for the resub, man. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Kind of like that. Should I have made the jump to there? There's no way. Oh, here we go. It's always something, man. They're always trying to trick you. Dang, that was an intense vista to get. That's nuts. Vista and a hero point, actually. All in one. So that's worth. I don't understand why it just won't auto resub. It does auto resub, you just have to announce it. Because what they want is they want you to actually They want me to be online when you do that, so that you like actually feel some sort of credit for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So no, it takes your money. Trust me, they're good at that. Why did you resub that way instead of with your Twitch Prime sub, you noob? Unless you used it somewhere else, which if you did, great, perfect. I just know you have Twitch Prime because you got it here. Okay. I think that's it for that. Let's go get this Vista now. Whee! Alright. Again, guys, if you guys are Guild Wars 2 players and want to do some stuff together, just let me know. I probably won't do it on this character, but I've got a level 80 we can do it on. Oh no, see, I made a mistake a month or so ago and subbed to someone to get a beta invite, and I think it pulled my sub away from you. No, that's cool, man. What beta invite did you get? Did you get one for Dauntless? From Lazy Rico? By chance? Because he was doing something like that a while back. Alright. Does it matter which one? I guess it's just all... Ooh. Power and precision. I kind of like that one the best. Yeah. That's what I thought. He's the only one I've seen give away stuff for subs, which to me, I think that's kind of... I don't know. I guess that's something that Dauntless is partnered with him on, but I think I've already done this. I just think, like, I know WoW, that's frowned upon heavily to do that.
We've stationed guards at every mill with their number. Help them out so we can keep feeding the warriors.
Hook, have you been here since we've gotten these? Have you seen those yet? I don't know if you've seen that or not. That was, gosh, when did we do that? Oops, sorry about that. Yes, you, okay. I just didn't know if you had or not. It's been a bit. Which, by the way, what do you think about the LOA updates? Have you checked any of those out? How's our friend over there doing? Stay insane? Or going insane? Even more insane? That's the million-dollar question. I feel like an alchemist over here. You just hear bottles. Liquids being poured. Like the good old-fashioned UO alchemist. Hey, buddy, guess what?
What?
Your honey's down. You want your muffins or yogurt first? You want your yogurt first? Here you go. Yeah, I've been monitoring things over there. The landscape is pretty so-so. I have a friend that might be launching his own community server soon. Okay, cool. I need to fire it back up and like get into the game a bit and see what's going on. Help train young Skelk. Order trained Skelk to assist around the mill and take out hostile Skelk around the mill. Alright, so we need to train some of these guys. Let's pick up a training plank. Do I show them? Like, what goes on here? I'm confused. Launch a foe. Breaks your plank. Attack with training plank. Okay. New events. Ooh. Champion. As soon as the devs allow for custom graphics, it's a game changer. The 5v server will be epic. Holy smokes, dude, this guy is owning me. I need to get out of dodge. Yep, I'm dead. That dude hurts. Like, really bad. Whatever makes it not feel like you're playing UO with outdated graphics in 2018. Yeah, pretty much. Although, I don't want it to go, like, full-on 3D mode like UO tried to do. That was really bad also. Let's try to roast some of these guys. Let's go. Okay, I'll just keep him busy. Oh, now you're gonna just come over here. That's cool. No, but there's a balance. Why pay $600 for a video card and then play an 8-bit game? Oh, for sure. I'm old and jaded? No, you're not. You're just old and, like, practical. I think that people get so... I don't know. I'm not an 8-bit gamer. You know me by now. You know that I'm not. That's not what I want. But two, it's just a matter of... What is this? Throw the stick to train the young skelk. Go get it, dude. Fetch. You know me well enough to know that I like a good-looking game, and that's what I want in a game. I've never been one like... Okay, Moonlight, that's one. I'm not that type... I don't know what you call that, like a dungeon crawler or what it's called specifically. But, like, those little 8-bit games, I do not care for. At all. I think those are... I know some people do. And again, my preferences don't have to be what everybody has to enjoy. But I don't know, man. Even a game like Darkest Dungeon, I was like, oh, okay, this might be good. Don't care for it one bit. But some people do. Like one of my good buddies, he loves it, you know? So, again, it's a personal preference thing. And I get that.
I want my muffins in my water.
You want your muffins in water now? Alright, give me just a second, guys.
Oopsie.
It's alright. Alright, here, take your water. While I'm getting the crap beaten out of me by a skelk. I enjoy open world dungeon crawler options, but I'm really big on character development and a process that takes time to max out your character. Yep. Agreed. Go fetch. We're the bad skelk. That just seems a lot easier.
Daddy, they are
I don't know, buddy. Maybe.
The mill's productivity is down. Something has done now.
If I just keep hitting this while I keep training. Oh, this is the way to go, man. Heck yeah, that was easy. I hear little footsteps back of it. All right. Oh, the little pitter patter of our children when they wake up. Both frightening and enjoyable at the same time. All right, let's go get this Vista here, and then we'll go north to get that waypoint. Guys, again, if you play Guild Wars 2 and would like to do some stuff, feel free to let me know, and we'll play some games. All right, so it looks like we'll be up on that ridge. Question is how? How about right there? They give us an easy one to make up for the last one that we had to do. I really need to start farming some more stuff. Dang, we've already been going 45 minutes. That's nuts. Just like that, man. 45 minutes is gone. See a POI in there. I think the cave entrance is probably right there. Let's go back. Let's backtrack a bit and get that POI. My boy is chilling already, doing his stuff. I do mine. So is life. Nice. What you playing this morning, Zerushio? Again, thanks for hanging out. Let's see. What is this way? I'm assuming that's a cave. You know what? I bet it's underneath. I bet you have to go into the water. Yep. Can't fool me. That classic WoW private. I'm in Alterac Valley. Ooh, good old AV, huh? Nice. Have we heard any update on Classic WoW? I'm telling you what, I may have to go do some PvP later. On WoW. I just might have to do it. I don't know why I'm coming over here to kill this stuff. I just like combat in this game. To me, it's fun. Alright. I don't think there's anything back here, is there? No, probably not. I do want to get this ore, though. My nephew said after the expansion is released, they'll start deploying vanilla servers. I don't think it's even going to be that quick, though. Because remember, they had a big thing about whenever they announced it, they were like, yeah, you guys don't realize we have to go back and get the old tech that we used, you know, 12 years ago in order to build the server. Well, according to what I've heard and what I've read, is they actually can't do it. They physically cannot do it. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, all right, guys, we thought we could do it. Now we can't do it. So we're going to give you guys some newer options, but with a vanilla or with a classic feel. Is he pretty into WoW? Okay, he may be right. I just didn't think it was going to be that quick. That's all I'm saying. I'm kind of with Zerushio. I don't think they're going to undermine BFA. I think they're going to let BFA be out for at least a year. But then again, I don't really know, man. It's not a community. I don't personally read a lot of stuff. I watch streams and listen, and then like if there's something that comes across that they're talking about, sure, I'll go check it out. But if it's just like going and trying to hunt down information, I don't typically do that. Tell you what, let's go back. No, we're kind of right in the middle. I was about to say, there's got to be something along this ridge line worth getting. There's a lot of ore. Should be farming this, considering I'm a weaponsmith and a blacksmith. I don't think it's quick. They're just pushing the expansion first. Oh yeah, I got you. That makes sense. The way you worded it was like, yeah, after they release BFA, they're gonna start pushing out servers. Like it's gonna happen right behind it. That's kind of what I took your statement as. But I got you. That makes sense. I think they'll probably start to shift some of the development team over towards that. I mean, they already have people working on it for sure. They just don't have all their chips in that basket currently. Nor should they, in my opinion. I got you. That makes sense. I just want the the POI. You guys just stay put. You're good. Just leave me alone. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to help this one out since I am level 23. That's right on par with my level. The heck? There are so many people here. And people want to say Guild Wars is a dead game. I encourage you just to go look at some of the new areas. Oh, there's another one down there. Is that outside? Yeah, it is. These little mounts kill me, dude. What a unique design.
I'm done.
Alright, go throw it away. In just a few minutes. Just play with your toys. Or clean up all your toys. If you want to play with your iPad, clean up all your toys. That's the deal. Okay, put them where they go. We've had some issues at school with him not listening to his teachers in cleanup time, so now he's required to clean up every time he plays. We're teaching him the importance of cleaning up. Such fun times in the development of a child. I see a truck and I see an excavator that needs to be picked up. By the way, guys, if you didn't already know, the stream schedule next week is going to be, well, I guess it's this week now since it's Sunday. We'll be streaming Tuesday and Wednesday, no Thursday stream, no Saturday, Sunday stream, because I will be gone for work Thursday through Sunday. So just FYI. And so unfortunately, next weekend, we'll get a brief break from the stream. And then later in July, we'll actually have a week off, because we'll be in Pittsburgh.
Take my pants off.
That's fine, buddy. Did you clean everything up?
I have,
Okay, pick those up and you can go get your iPad. I'm only low-level kindergarten at the moment. Are you talking about you or your child, Zerushia? The way you worded it, I was like, I am just low-level kindergarten. I got you, man. I knew that's what you meant. I'm just giving you a hard time. All right, go get it. I can't even like get any hits off on these mobs because these people are just killing them all. There's another one up here. I need to be doing these because I'm a little, like, just a hair behind. Excuse my English, Eastern EU. No, you're okay. You're doing. I mean, your English is fine. I don't have an issue one bit reading with what you're saying. You are all good, man. Don't apologize. Yeah, that's fine. You have your headphones?
yeah.
Okay, make sure you plug them in. I'd say if I'm hoping that we'll get some people, some Guild Wars players that can drop in and like lend a hand, maybe do some PvP or PvE stuff. If not, I think what we may do is we may go towards may do some WoW PvP after a while on the Arms Warrior. I'm still trying to, like, I played a Prot Warrior pretty much the entire Legion expansion, and getting into PvP, obviously. I mean, I could play a Prot Warrior. It'd just be really annoying. I'd never kill anything. I could always do that, but I figure Arms is probably the best way to go. I felt like Fury Warrior was a little gimp in this expansion. I don't know. I think they're kind of side by side. But I think at the start of it, Arms was head and shoulders above. Tell you what, it's a lot more fun when there's people around for this for these events, though. Makes it more enjoyable to actually see a good populated server. Rely on iron, not false gods. Interesting. Interesting philosophy there. Alright, cool. So we're done with that. I need to use some of these power-up items. I think I just deposited that one. I didn't realize those were depositable. If that's a word. Is it a word, depositable? What is English? English is hard.
All right, time to get the mill fixed up.
Nice. 5 slots? I think these are all perfect. Alright, so now we're able, I think, are we not 24 yet? No, we're not. Thought we were. I'm getting hit right now. Freaking rock dog. I think we're good enough to do the 24 stuff. As long as we're not 2 levels behind. Use milk explosive to clear tree stumps and wasp nests. Cut down blood-saw mill tree saplings to dispose of wood at fire pit. Okay. Don't feel like that's where we want to be. There's the fire pit. Hold, please, bear. I gotta go throw this stuff in the fire pit. Thank you. An item that can be deposited, I guess. Yeah. It's no longer in my bag. I was like, man, I need to use this. Deposit items. Wait a second, it's gone. It's all good. I guess I don't get any credit for killing bears. Man, I wish WoW wasn't such a saturated game. Because I feel like we could do really well streaming WoW. It's just the fact of it's so buried down in there as a streamer. You don't really get any reach with it. You guys know me by now. You know me well enough that I like to have people I can interact with and talk to. I mean, look for a convenient explosive. What? How do I get that down? Do I throw something at it? I feel like that would be really fun. But, you know, getting reach in those games takes a lot of luck and a lot of I don't know, what's the word I'm looking. Can I throw it? Break your I don't know how you get that. That's weird. It just takes a lot of luck and a lot of persistence. That's the big thing. And consistency. Consistency is always key. All right, where's... Okay, here's an explosive kit. I was like, about to say, where is... Can I throw that? Aha, I can throw it. Nice, that's pretty cool. Boom. Cool. That's unfortunate. Just get rid of my explosive kit. I think it was more fun than cutting down trees. A lot more fun. Okay, cool. That's done. I actually need to check out... Let's check out this vendor real quick and see. We haven't checked the karma vendors in a bit. Let's see if there's anything I can buy off of them. Show me what you got. Oh, some recipes. Leatherworking recipes. Condition damage. It's healing power. Don't really need that. That's a pretty big upgrade as far as damage goes. It's my offhand too. We'll try it. We'll give it the old college try and see how an axe in the offhand works for us. Matter of fact, while we're here, we'll actually go ahead. What's that going to give me? Hurl an axe at your target, damaging and chilling the foes the axe passes through. When the axe reaches your target, shadow step to it and that's kind of cool. Slice into the mists, creating an unstable rift. After a short duration, this rift will collapse in on itself, pulling in enemies. Cool. Crowfall will be the next big deal in terms of streaming. So Twitch, because it has some sort of vanilla WoW open world PvP feel, and there's a huge player base that enjoys this type of MMOs. I don't disagree, and that's why I'm gonna stay consistent on Crowfall, because of those exact points. Legendary Demon Stance. I'm gonna do the Centaur first. Okay. And I'll go ahead and just train these because this will be next. Actually, shoot. I forgot about all these down here. Holy smokes. These are minor traits. I don't... Oh, I actually get these now? Oh, snap. Cool, let's look at these then. Main sword, axe, offhand are the best weapons for power DPS. Mace main is conditions, dots, base damage. Yeah, and that's what I'm running is the mace. I like the mace. I like the utility it gives. Retribution. Striking a foe while they're using skills blinds them. Gain fury when you invoke a legend. That's what? 20% crit chance? It's not bad. Your first attack when entering combat applies vulnerability. This ability is refreshed when you use an elite skill. Huh, I don't really want to do that. That sounds dumb. I kind of like Invocation, I think. Or no, was it that one or... No, I think it was. Yeah. Cool. Now I've got a specialization to use. Haha. Let's go. Alright, so you say I should use... It's less DPS, less power too. We may try in a second. It's level 25. There any... How am I doing on stuff? Got a hero challenge there. I got a couple vistas I need to complete. I don't think I've unlocked them yet. All right, so we're close to finishing up this zone. 25 is what this zone goes to, so we're 23, almost 24. So we're not too far off at this point. I'd say what we may do, this will be a good time to do it, is, I don't know, unless we get some Guild Wars 2 people that want to do some PvE, PvP, infiltrate and sabotage the Flame Legion headquarters. Unless we get some guys that want to hop in and do some PvP and PvE with us, we may actually do some WoW PvP. I'm not sure yet. Flame Legion Brazier. It was rather enjoyable PvPing yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. I did that off stream too, so you guys are like, what are you talking about? You didn't stream PvP yesterday. What's up, Delta? Welcome in. Good morning. It's kind of a crazy looking portal. It was just a good look at the sky. I don't think you really... Okay, this is better. I was like, why are you taking me up into a blue sky? And it ends on a blue sky. Slap in the face. Alright, so it looks like we need to go into this little portal, I'm assuming, in order to sabotage the, or infiltrate, I should say. Maybe not. What the heck? Where in the heck are we? Holy crap, what the heck just knocked me off? Was that a rat? I'm getting hit through the floor? What? I don't even know. I'm just gonna get out of here. I don't feel like I need to be here. I feel like this is not a good idea. Whatever I just did was not a good idea. So we're gonna peace out. Maybe it's because I'm running over these little things. I don't know. Let's see what this guy does. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just gonna get out. This is not really a good place for me, I don't think. There's that vista we've been looking for. Font of Rond waypoint. Is that some sort of like instance or something or other? I don't know. How do we get up there? I don't know why my guy didn't stop, but whatever. Interesting. I guess I have to get onto those little horns. This is going to be such a fail. Yep. Called that. Alright, let's see. How can we jump up there? I think that point there. Nope. Can I just go up the side of that hill, or the side of that cliff, I wonder? Yeah. That's probably why these rocks are here. I always make things way too difficult. Oh yeah, you see those horns? That's what we gotta jump on there with. No, just go up the side of the daggum cliff, you nerd. That's why they do that. They do that for the, like, really overthinkers like me. They put those spots in the game. Oh yeah, some idiot's gonna try to climb these horns. That'll be funny. Watch him do that for hours on end. Yeah, that idiot would be me. That's pretty cool. All right, we're 10 of 10 on vistas. I think the only thing we lack at this point are some hero points. And that's circle. Okay. Or not circle, but that heart. Okay. That hero point. Is there another one? Will it show me? Too far zoomed out. Am I missing one somewhere over here? I bet it's up in here, if I had to guess. Alright, let's go down here. It's all about the power, guys. No! Did not mean to do that. Oh, they look the same. That's what threw me off. 5 precision and 2 power. I need to do that. Let's see. How about just do it to that one? Yeah, we just got it, so we're gonna have that for a bit. We'll leave it on there. Perfect. Good stuff. Guys, again, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Good afternoon if you're maybe approaching the noon time. Or good evening if you're one of those that it's already nighttime, which is very possible. Bogfang's brood killed. Dude's getting smacked around by my maces. Not even active. You just say I make a pretty good team? That's not narcissistic at all, man. Event nearby. What was that? Perfect. Let's go over there and do that. Maybe that'll help me towards my heart. Dude was like flying. It's pretty cool. Again, guys, if you're a Guild Wars 2 player and you want to do some like hiring content with a noob, I do have a level 80 ranger I would like to try some stuff out with. So just let me know if you guys want to do any of that. I am seeking some people to do that stuff with. Would just be a good time, I think. It's like a volcano or something. It's weird. That was easy. Got a little achievement there. That 5 ability is pretty sick. Opens up the ground and like explodes. I like that ability a lot. Let's try it here. Get them lined up. I just feel like it can be so bursty sometimes with damage. Yep. Owned. 4 minutes left on this. What's the little Apple logo on that person's head for? Does anybody know? I think you're just better off staying either top or bottom. I'm not trying to fight both. Let one group stay down there and the other group stay up here. That's a tag. Mentor tag people can put in starter zones and people will follow him for help. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Arusio. See, all that time you put into this game, man. You never thought it'd come full circle and you'd be teaching a noob how to play, huh? You'd be telling me all about all these things. You guys are no fun, man. Y'all are killing them before they even get here. We'll go down to the lower area. Fight with these guys. At least I'll have a chance to kill something down here. Usually guys with something above head, know stuff, or want help. Gotcha. It makes me wonder how you get that tag, though. Like, do you actually have to, like, do something? Is there an achievement you get for doing that? You know? Because, like, anybody can say they know stuff, but, like, are they really willing to help is the kicker. Sick. I still got some experience for killing them, even though I wasn't really on them. I just want the XP, man. That's really all it boils down to. Oh man, oh man. That does so much damage. That's OP. Especially in the lower areas. I can imagine at higher levels it probably doesn't do near as much, but it's still fun nonetheless at the lower levels. The apple was introduced with the first expansion. I honestly forgot how you get it, but there are other tags like arrows. Those are used in the world versus world, which are commander tags. Okay. Interesting. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff to know for sure. Holy smokes. guys drop some damage on me real quick. Alright, what do we got? I still need one more hero challenge. It's got to be... Where did I say we hadn't explored? I've done all that. It's got to be over here. Let me get some more coffee real quick while I'm sitting here. Let's take a quick break, quick breather. How are you guys doing today? How's everybody's Sunday going? Are you just waking up? If so, go get your coffee. If you're just waking up. Or go get your other beverage if you're in the afternoon. Okay. My theory is the hero challenge is up here somewhere. Because it's the only place we've left to discover. Well, would you look at that? By the way, now that we're in a cave, I'm sure, as most of you have probably heard by now, about the children who have been stuck in a cave in Thailand. Keep them in your thoughts today. They are actually starting to make their way out of the cave. They began a few hours ago, I believe. So just send some good vibes their way. In whatever way you know to do so. Hopefully they'll get out okay. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just definitely ask and I'll kind of tell you what I'm talking about. But kind of just a crazy freak situation, man. I hope that everybody makes it out okay, and it's going to be quite the journey, but hopefully they can do it. What's up, buddy? Are you okay? Yeah, just a second, buddy. I think this guy hurts. I don't know if I should have done this solo or not. I'll try to keep my distance a bit. I really could use some help right now. Alright, buddy, hang on. I'm in the middle of something. I'm about to die. Dodge it. That was close. Whoop, that was not the right button. I don't know what I pressed. Just get off my screen. Oh, I tried to... About to be all she wrote, yep. Yeah, I know they've got the yellow circle. I was just trying to do it solo because I'm stubborn and think that I can conquer the world by myself. Alright, hang on one second. My son needs something. Alright, so let's not do that again. Let's just go get the hero point and get out of Dodge. It's all good. It happens. I actually... Do we need to be up there? Yeah, okay, I'm going the wrong way. Mr. Black Bear, what are you doing? Go kill a spider or something. Make yourself useful, would you? Yo, what's up, Lucky Chimera? Welcome in, man. Good to see you. Welcome back. What are you up to today, my dude? This guy may actually go help me with it. If he'll help me with it, we can do it. Let's see, did he start it? Yep, I'll go help. I just woke, haven't even drank coffee yet. Well, you need to get on that for sure. Get that coffee going, man. Definitely. What are you waiting on? Like your hat. You a sports fan? Yeah, I'm a big Braves fan. I'm a big football fan. I played baseball in college. So, it's part of who I am. For sure. Sports is a huge part of my life and my family's lives. Coffee's going, don't worry. Nice. Good stuff, man. Alright, so let's go get this hero point now. That's what we came in here for, but we'll always take a good little champion challenge, even though I died. Live and learn, right? This guy's just riding by stuff. I'm like, dude, I want the experience. Not really. I'd rather ride by this stuff, to be honest. Show me the magnificent meat of yours. What? What are we supposed to do? Don't be greedy. You already have a slide in your inventory. Give it a taste, and you'll agree it's the finest slice of cow you've ever tasted. Okay. That's it, huh? Well, the Essa Plateau is complete. All right. Looks like we got some stuff to salvage that we can't use. Yeah, there are a few that all you have to do is eat weird stuff. Kind of questionable, but I won't say anything. Right? Kind of what I was thinking. Alright, can we kill any of this stuff? Yep, perfect. Okay. I think we're done here. Actually, can I? Nope, can't. You know you can right click. Ah, wow. I did not. There we go. I don't think that was a thing the last time I'd played 3 years ago. Lol. Plus 7% magic find. How high can that get, by the way? I feel like that's pretty OP that it's already 7%. This is a veteran, huh? speaking of which.
You buying?
So this is actually a good way to check and see if I'm using it. All right, accept. Awesome. 300%. So that's like, dude, that's nuts. 300% of the time you get stuff. What? Doesn't even make sense, man. My mind is blown. All right, where's the next area? We need to go from 25 to what would appear 30. I need to do some of the storyline, so let's do that. Yeah, let's go back to here. It's a debatable stat. Actually, some say Magic Find doesn't affect anything, but others say it does. Really? Huh. What happened to my sound? Okay, there it goes. It was like, it didn't do anything. All right, so we're going to do some storyline stuff, so let's do this. Let's take off our overlay, since we're going to have some dialogue and whatnot. I want to make sure everybody gets it. Guys, again, if you play Guild Wars 2, want to do some PvP or PvE stuff, let me know, and we can jump into that. Read the letter from your sire. Okay. Cub, I'm seeing this missive as I've been wounded in action. I'm slowly succumbing to my injuries. I have to tell you, years ago, my warband and I found this strange treasure in the ruins of the Greenwich Courthouse. We couldn't divide it up, so we struck a deal. The last to survive would inherit the whole thing. As it happens, I am the last survivor. However, as my life is coming to an end, I'm leaving it to you. We broke the key to the treasure room in half and hid the pieces in separate locations. Look for a chest submerged within Windrock Maze. Its combination is hidden on the walls of the maze. The second half of the key is in Lamia Mire. Follow the old-fashioned trail markers we left on the trees. If you find the treasure, it's yours. Think of it as my legacy. Live well, be strong, be victorious. Your father, Argus Fullkiller. What a name, by the way. All right, so that's where we're at. I think that's part of the mystery of it. Maybe they're creating the debate on purpose. All right. Dialogue.
My sire's letter says his warband found treasure near the old Greenwich Courthouse. They hid it until only one warband mate was left.
Why would you tell him this?
Unfortunately, my sire's entire warband went down together, so it falls to me. Very interesting. I've always suspected that courthouse held valuable relics. I used to explore around there when I was a cub. You've got me curious. If that treasure is a powerful or valuable human relic, the Imperator will need to be informed. I'm relieving you of regular duty until you track this down. Report back to me as soon as you know anything.
Why would you tell him that you've got treasure that's been given to you? Now he's going to kill you and go get it. It's Ritlock. He's someone you can trust? No, you don't trust anybody. Come on, Lucky. You don't trust anybody. You know that.
Did you say Lucky?
I did say Lucky.
Why did you say Lucky?
Because there's a guy named Lucky in my chat, Caden. There's a game he plays on the Oculus. The main character is Lucky. He's like, did you just say Lucky? That's like, yeah, I did. Is that okay? He thought I was playing it or something. Trust no one. Fear everyone. Lucky the Fox, yeah, actually. You know what game I'm talking about? Alright, let's see, where do we go? Windrock Maze, there it is. Am I going the wrong way? Yep. Standard. Standard practice for me. I forgot what the name of that game is called. It may actually just be Lucky the Fox. Believe it or not. It's an Oculus game. I don't know if you can just play it regular. Actually, if you can, I need to find out. Because he likes it. I just don't think... I need to be able to help him play it and teach him how to play it. I actually was Lucky Fox 09, but changed my name. I even joked to another streamer that it was a game dedicated to me. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just like a regular game you can play on PC or what, but I do know I've got it with the Oculus. You're with me, Yahuk. Search to the left, someone to the right, move out. Alright, perfect. Let's do it. Find the codes for the combination lock. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's go this way. Okay, now these losers, I don't think you should trust. I mean, I told you, you don't trust anybody. I don't care if you trust Ritlock.
Now for the rest.
I got these guys disappear like right before. Like I'm trying to kill you. Quit moving.
Enemy contact.
This is a veteran.
Make a mess of a simple job.
Boulder inside the single silk's nest has odd markers carved deep. Reads 8. Okay. So we've got 8 blank and then 4. Not that we have to remember that, but it's just fun for the heck of it. Worst thing Relic ever did was free a rogue god and almost in the world, but we don't talk about that. Don't ruin the storyline for me. Spoiler alert. Jeez. Alright, you killed that spark. 804. Why in the world would I cover you? Let's kill this guy. This guy looks fun. Easy peasy. Defeat Bonecracker. What in the world? These underwater battles, man. Kind of a cool element you don't see anywhere else. It's one thing I've always liked about Guild Wars is that little feature. That part is done. I don't know, is it bad to just keep stacking power? It may be, but YOLO. So did you go Blood Iron or Ash Legion? I am Ash Legion. Ash Legion. It's good I know that. Which one? Finishers. Oh, that's right. I know what that is. Contains first or craft. Okay. Neat. I'm almost to elite skills. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Progress is being made. Man, my world has changed completely now that I know about that right clicking of the bag. To be honest, it's OP, man. All right, where are we going now? Fall directions, blaze into the trees. Okay, so we need to go here. Actually, it's not a bad idea to stack power. Power, precision, and ferocity, aka berserker stats, are pretty good. Okay, cool. I mean, I figured as much. It's kind of like attack power, basically. But I just didn't know if, like, not having a balance is going to affect me. That's kind of what I was getting at. Yeah, it really is. It's a good quality of life. Definitely wasn't into the game whenever I found it before, or whenever I played it before. All right, let's examine the mark. The symbol is a Legion trail marker. Pictograms you've only seen in far art history lessons. You sorry mentioned markers in this letter. This one directs you to the southeast. Listen, Clausper, I really don't like your attitude. It just honestly sucks. So can you shut up? Thank you. You talk about my dad that way. All right, let's check this out. Another all-fashioned trail marker, warm but still readable. Continue the directions started by the first. It points towards the northeast.
Follow your lead, boss. Don't want to wind up in front of a ghost firing squad.
I do. I'd love to end up in front of a ghost firing squad. Actually seems like the most fun you could possibly have. Because, you know, they'd be shooting ghost bullets at you, right? Were they not on this tree? Thought I just saw it. What the heck? Where did it go? Okay, it's over here. The pictogram builds on the first two. The full meaning is unclear, but it's definitely the last of the series. Oddly, it points in two directions, both north and down. Alright, so we go north and then probably in the water, because they like burying things in the water, it would appear. Okay. Wish I could mount up in here. Oh well, whatever. What's down here? Before you get up to the chest, see what's inside. Almost sound approaches from the ruins. Alright. This is what we've been waiting for, guys. Dang, dude. What did you hit me with? Where's my team at? Take the broken lock and leave. Alright, we're done here. Good job, guys. Now we've got to go back to the Black Citadel. I love the fact that I can just fast travel like that. It's so nice. It's also why people played this game hours upon end. And I remember in the original Guild Wars, like somebody actually died. Like I think there was a Korean guy that like played it for 20-something hours straight and like died because they were saying like having that fast travel system didn't allow people to take breaks because you never had to get up. Like you could just constantly keep playing. Which makes sense, you know.
Tribune, I have a report. I hunted down one half of my sire's key, but the other half has been stolen. Whoever did it wasn't subtle. The lock was smashed.
I bet I know who
who's responsible. Scrapper bands like to sweep that area. Sounds like their work. Scrappers? Low-life scavengers. Do you know how I can find them? Not specifically. I'm told that a wave of scrappers from Lamia Mire have moved on to Chargate Haven. If I were you, I'd look there first. But remember, scrappers are the undisciplined dregs of the legions. They won't respect your rank unless you make it worth their while. Or force them to.
We can force them to.
The way I see it, your options are to win them over or beat them down. Either way is fine by me. Which do you like better?
I'd hate to get in your way. Have your warband meet you outside Chargate Haven and tell them be ready for a fight. All right. Whoa. That's a good looking hammer. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We'll put that on the secondary weapon. That thing's sick, man. Let's look at that bad boy. But we can't see it. Rip. We maybe see it on our back. There we go. That's a pretty cool looking hammer. Cool. Whoa, holy smokes. Gave me a lot of stuff. Alright, let's salvage all fine and lower. Perfect. Wait, no. I need that, right? No, I don't. Okay. It's equipped. Just making sure I'm not like destroying stuff I actually need. Hello, so is this your Charr's personal story? It is, Willows. Welcome in. Good to see you. Glad to see a new face around here. It is our personal story. That's correct. So I am I played this game back several years ago when it first came out, and I had a level 80 that I think I just boosted it, to be honest. I can't remember exactly. And so I said, well, you know what? Now that we're actually taking the time to learn the game the way it's meant to be played, I wanted to play through it and play it the right way, if you know what I mean. You can just call me Willow. All right, cool. Oh, yeah, it's best not to auto-level the first go-around. Yeah, and I did. I mean, this was back when I didn't really care too much. I just wanted to get to in-game, and I had that opportunity, so I did it. So I was playing other games, and this was just one of those things where, oh, hey, man, come play Guild Wars. I was like, sure, great, but I don't want to like spend all this time leveling. Well, you can just buy a boost. So I did.
Listen up. I've got a job to do, and it could get rough. When the fighting starts, I want my entire warband with me. My sire, Argus Foolkiller, fought and died serving the High Legions. As my inheritance, he wanted me to have a treasure his warband had claimed. Scrappers stole half of the key I need to claim my prize. I plan to get it back. I will give these carrion pickers one chance to return what's mine. If they agree, we can all go our separate ways peacefully. If they refuse, we're fighting. We will show them the difference between scavengers and soldiers. Ready weapons, and move out!
Alright, there we go. Definitely leveling is a bit painstaking when you get near the end, but you learn your class so much better, which helps you overall. I only have one Charr though, and have never done her story. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, just to be able to go through and try to figure out the story. I like it. Alright, so let's figure out who we gotta speak to. Talk to this. I guess we have to talk to these guys? I can't talk to them though, can I?
Talk to me.
I'm talking to you.
Yes.
Talk to me.
I'm trying to talk to you. It's not letting me. Who's got the stuff? Talk to these two over here, I bet. How many characters? I have a lot. I I say a lot. I have 5, I guess.
Look here, Browgit. A citadel.
I've got a level 80 ranger.
Elbows with us scrappers. Should I bow? Ha!
Scrappers broke open a chest in Lamia Mire recently. That chest and its contents belong to me. Give me back my property, and nobody has to pay.
We never saw no chest. Besides, it's just a stupid broken key. It's not like it had your name on it. That makes it fair game.
Shut up now, Browgit. Okay, soldier, you got us. But we found that chest fair and square, and we took what was inside. That's the Scrapper's way. If you want it, you'll have to fight for it. That's the Scrapper's way, too. Hey, everybody. This warband says the haven belongs to them. They're going to kick us out. Come on, let's get them before they get us.
All right, let's do it.
Take these punks.
That's the way you want to do business, homie. Yeah, I've got another class I started the other day, because this character I play only on stream. I don't play it off stream, just to make sure we get all the storyline stuff covered. I've got a guardian as well that I enjoy. I've got a warrior that I'm not sure on yet. So, you know, we're just kind of testing it out. It's a good little game to play in between our main game of Crowfall. That's really why we're playing this game. But it's fun though. I mean, I enjoy the second look coming back to it. There you go, like. Okay, those are all scrappers on the ground, not my guys. Are we done yet? Can I just have it? Or no? There we go. This is what I was looking for. Guard is my favorite because I know her best. Warrior is a lot of fun. All the knockbacks and headbutts are entertaining. Yeah.
I guess I didn't duck hard.
Seems like it would be pretty fun.
Still want to head to Duckwood next time. You'll hand over my key now.
Fine, fancy prancy Citadel officer. Here's your key. I hope you rot with it in the mire.
What did you say?
I said I hope you got what was left by your sire.
Sure.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah. I like the ferocity. You mess with me and my stuff. More power. Let's go. Stack the power, guys. Oh, and I can't salvage any of this, can I? Oh, maybe I can. There we go. More luck. Holy smokes. I feel like I've just been getting nothing but luck pieces. So you have Path of Fire or just Heart of Thorns? I have Path of Fire. I got it for the mount. Specifically just for the mount. So, alright, let's report back here. And see where we go. I need to kind of get caught up on the storyline a bit. I think the start where we just started was like level 20. Yeah, we're still at level 20. So, need to try to get all the experience I can out of this, because I think the next zone is like level 30. Yeah, it took me a while to get through everything story-related, personal and living story. Yeah, and that's why I want to do it all on stream and just kind of take our time getting through it. I don't want to rush.
I've been looking forward to your report, Legionnaire. How did it go with the scrappers? Did you beat some sense into them? Absolutely, sir. I've got both halves of the key, and I'm ready to claim my legacy. Good. I wonder what...
Thanks, Hoba. Appreciate it, man. Go Braves.
I've been cooped up in this office too long. Mind if I join you? I'd be honored, Tribune Brimstone. Excellent. I'll meet you out at the ruins. You can call me Ridlock Soldier.
Are you a Braves fan, Hoba? It's a lot of content, especially if you do all the... Okay, so what do you mean by Living World seasons? Again, forgive my ignorance. I'm so far behind on, like, everything in this game. Like, after taking 4 years, pretty much, away from it. Not playing it at all. Alright, so where do we need to go? Yeah, I feel like this would have been a lot better to do with my world exploration. No, I have no idea what that is. Just thought it was a nice cap. Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate it. It's a hat for a baseball team, MLB baseball team. No worries. Living seasons are like episodes you get for free if you're currently active during the time they're released. I got you. Spread out and establish a perimeter. Ritlock and I will conduct the search. Understood. The only ghosts you'll see are already in there. Outstanding. Move out, soldier. Living World Season 1 is not playable, but LW2 and LW3 are purchasable, and LW4 is now. Gotcha.
Claim your inheritance. You know it, sir. Ritlock. Let's go get it then. But we need to clear out the ghosts first. They won't let us by without a fight. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't had a good fight in, well, too long.
His voice is awesome.
Then let's get started.
Too long. The raspiness to it.
Clear out these walking
Sick.
failures. Get your sire's treasure.
Let's see. LW3 is being one of the best because of the ascended items you can farm. Okay, cool. I'll have to look into that for sure. I mean, I would say it's probably going to take me a good amount of time if I'm only playing this character on stream to get through it. Now, if I play off stream some of the other stuff, like what you're talking about, yeah, I think we can probably do that a lot quicker on some other characters. But as far as playtime goes on stream, especially upcoming, I've been very consistent. Let's see, we've now been streaming consistently since February 3rd. So we're just over the 5-month mark of keeping a pretty strict schedule. I've got some business stuff out of town this week, and then vacation plans later in July. So I'll actually have some time off from streaming, but I think we may be able to get through it, and hopefully before. Oh crap! I'm dying. I am not paying attention. Hopefully before Battle for Azeroth comes out. That'd be cool. If you press H and choose the story journal tab, you can see it all. A list. Let me look at it. Story journal. Okay. Yeah. I've seen this. I didn't know what to do with it, but that makes sense now. And you can buy. Okay, cool. And I've got all this, right? No, Path of Fire I have. Okay, interesting. Just like little mini expansions, so to speak. You can get everything from materials to accessories. Episodes with new maps, basically. You have to unlock the living story if you haven't logged in at the time. Understand, okay. But if you log in, you have access to it for free, right? Is that what you guys are saying?
Not done yet. This is only part of Greenwich Courthouse. There's also a reservoir that runs beneath the lower levels. Sounds like the perfect place to hide valuables.
Sounds like I just need to log in then. I just need to log in, every day and make sure. Of course, it's not every day, and I'm sure they announce it too, right? All right, so find a passage into the courthouse's lower levels. Let's see. I guess we'll have to probably go back out here. Keep fighting. Every 3 months, basically? Okay, neat. I know my brother has really enjoyed this game in the past. And so, we were actually talking about it the other day. About him playing it some more. To me, it's a good game to play on the downtime of Crowfall. Because Crowfall's our main game, if you guys haven't caught that already. And it's currently in pre-alpha. So there's some peaks and valleys with the player base there. Let's go hit that. That looks like... Yeah. You could tell that was pretty obvious. So, when the player base is a little down, like it is right now, because we're waiting a patch, hopefully in the next week or so, then we can play this Especially like on the weekend mornings. I don't know. It seems to me like some people like watching it on the weekend mornings. The player base is down in the morning time on the weekend, so like to play Crowfall during that time is a little bit rough at times because there's nothing to do except like craft and gather in the morning. And to be honest, some people may like that, but it's a very select crowd that like watching crafting and gathering in Crowfall. Your daily login rows are another motivation just to pop in real fast, even if you can't play. Yeah, that's true. Do they stack on top of each other or they reset? So like if I don't log in for a day, does it continue off where I am, or do I have to like actually log in for it to continue on? It just pauses? Okay. As long as it doesn't reset. I don't know, I said this the other day, I really think that they've done a good job of knowing their demographic and who they are and just kind of sticking to it. Like trying to just, you know, cater to those that, I mean, their biggest competitor, obviously, with every person that makes an MMORPG is World of Warcraft. Wherever you were in the track is where it stays. From what I've seen, I've taken breaks before. Okay. Well, thanks again for hanging out this morning. Appreciate it. And good information so far. I really do. Lucky's kind of been the person who was in here yesterday morning with us. We've had some others who have kind of been around over the course of the last few morning streams. But yeah, we typically do this every weekend morning. We call it Morning Coffee with Dioko. Our stream has kind of taken on the, I guess, the theme of Morning Coffee with Dioko, and we're actually going to make that into the subscriber badge whenever we get it. We should get that. I think they said they would have affiliate badges this month, so that'll be cool. Yeah, so we've got, which you probably haven't seen it yet, but we've got this right here. And then we've also obviously got the actual mug itself. Bam. Which is pretty cool. We're just kind of taking that and ran with it. Listen, when your viewers want something, man, you do everything you can to give them what they want, you know? And some people wanted the coffee mug, so we got a coffee mug made. We actually got a Design by Human store, which I was surprised we got.
That's far enough.
So, that's where we have the coffee mugs
Charr leaves here alive.
up for sale.
I was hoping someone would say that. Come here, Foggy. I've got a history lesson for you.
And since you ghosts are such slow learners, we're gonna keep teaching it to you until it sticks.
Man. We're just being total savages right now. I like it, man. Recover the hidden treasure. Don't mind if I do. Chest is obviously old and well worn. It would have been considered an antique even before the searing. Looks like your key will fit the lock perfectly. How can you tell that?
At last, the treasure. We did it, Ridlock.
Now I understand why Argus's warband couldn't split the prize. This is Dios and Chalice. Old Ascalonian treasure.
Good little stretch, yawn.
You don't look like a student of human culture.
Know your enemy, soldier. Besides, I've had to sit
Meh.
I hear you. Thanks again for helping me find my sire's legacy.
You're welcome. It felt good to get out again. I'm starting to think I wasn't meant for office work. Enjoy the chalice, soldier. You earned it. Just be ready to answer when I call. The next time I go out for some fresh air, I want you with me.
Aww. We got a pal in Ritlock. So touching. So the chalice, though, you're saying why not just break it up? Wouldn't be hard if it was old before the searing. I think it would probably lose its value if it was broken up, right? Isn't that the point? That's the same. Double click to select stats. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, interesting. Whoa. This is different. I want berserkers, right? More power. That's actually really cool. You can do that. Oops. You know what I want to do? I actually want to take off this outfit. I want to see what we actually look like. Outfits. Oh, that looks so bad. That looks so terrible. Can we just be honest? That looks pretty cool. Alright, let's see. We're going to put Berserker. No, we can't. I don't even know what these do. Malign, Mighty, Precise, Resilient. Okay, we're just going to do Mighty. The chest, not the chalice. Your fashion wars need some work. Listen here, Lucky. Don't you sass me, bro. Don't you sass me. It's going to be a small upgrade. But an upgrade nonetheless. It's all about the fashion. Dude, I remember back in the original Guild Wars, all the stuff about... what was it? The dyes, man. The dyes were just... That was the currency in the game, which was crazy to me. Okay. The flaunting that goes in... Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I mean, it's cool, though. I mean, that's definitely a part of the game, so, like, embrace it, you know? Man, I look like... Okay, let's definitely put that back on, because we need an outfit at this point. Even though it's probably a very beginner's outfit, nonetheless, it's important, right? All right, guys, let's do this. Hang on. Let's figure out first of all where we need to go. What is that? Does that take me into the next area? A Wayfarer foot. I don't really need to go there. That's where I need to go. That's like right on par for my level. But the problem is, how do I get there? Do I have one around here? That's 30. Huh. All right, you guys discuss on how we're gonna get there. Let me know, and I'm gonna go downstairs and get a refill on coffee. We're just going to go to here for a second. So be right back, guys. Let me get some more coffee, and we'll continue on. Again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Again, Willow, Lucky, thank you guys for being here this morning, and I'll be right back. All right. Alright. I remember a video from the start of the game where a guy was salty with the Mesmer build guide. The most requested thing was that armor he was using. Interesting. So nothing to do with the build. They just wanted the armor, huh? That's pretty funny. All right. So yeah, how do we get? I mean, do I have to run through here to get over this way? Like, is that what I've got to do? Like, how do I get over to that zone? Like, that's what I need. Oh, looks like we can go here, maybe. Why do I have that? Do I have anything over here? No. Hey, Bakito, what's up? Good morning. Welcome in, man. Good to see you, buddy. I can't go get the Lion's Arch. Still trying to figure guilt. Always, man. I'm trying to figure out everything. Let's be honest. So we're just gonna. I'm gonna teleport to here, and then we'll just mount and run through the zones if we need to. All right, buddy. Oh, saying you are okay. Grabbed your raptor. Nice, man. What level are you? Now I don't really know what I'm doing. There's a couple guys that are helpful in chat that helped me out. Willow and Lucky. Y'all ask them if you've got questions. They've been very helpful this morning. But cool to see you on it. Oh, you're level 80? Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'd probably go and... Did you use a boost? Did you use your boost with it? Please say you didn't. Okay, good. Whew, you scared me for a second. I was like, dude, no. Wait, I can't mount in here? What? Okay. Well, how do we get... All right, again, I want to get to here. How do I get there? Safely. You know what? I feel like the teleporters... Okay, hold on just a second. I am such a noob. And I acknowledge it. And I don't care. Where are the teleporters here? Because can I not just teleport, like, over to Lionsgate and come out? Where I need to come out? I've got boosts. Yeah, I do too. I've got those. I haven't used them. All right, that's 15 to 25. Maybe Raven Lodge. Like, shouldn't there be an exit out of here somewhere? I don't know, man. I'm so confused. I am so confused. Sorry, I was killing the boss. Yes, from the starting zone, there's a portal to Lion's Arch. From the starting zone. Well, isn't the starting zone technically Plains of Ashford? So where would that be? You will see a pink portal swirl on the map. That's the thing, though. Like, I don't see it. Do I have to be there? Here, let's just go back to the Black Citadel for a second. I'm such a noob. But yeah, I need to get out to that level 25 to 35. Okay, that's a karma. There it is. Alright, perfect. Let's go over there. I don't know why I couldn't mount in the lodge either, by the way. That was annoying. By the way, the mount is the only way to play this game now. I'm just going to be honest. It makes life so much better. Some areas mounts are disabled. That makes sense. This Raptor does not have a tight turning radius, though. I guess we can turn back. Let's turn back on the overlay. Sorry about that, guys. Guys, again, if you are new and you have enjoyed the stream this morning, best way to support the stream, click that follow button if you wouldn't mind. That would help me out tremendously. It's free for you, but also helps me kind of continue to grow what we've built so far. That we have enjoyed building. So a little backstory for some of those that are new. We started streaming February 3rd, and I know that date because it was my brother's birthday. And I just kind of noted some things. We started out with 223 followers, I should say, at that time, which we'd gotten from Counter-Strike previously. And we have grown now from that mark, 223 now, to 665. Willow! Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. We have now grown from, I guess, well, we've got the mark of the beast followers now. So we went from 223 to that many, and then from 0 subs, now we're right around 39. We're at 39, that's what we're at. We've been as high as 57, maybe? 57 subs? It's like a little Lion's Arch preview here. It's a little grainy, though. I feel like that's not very... I feel like they need to redo that in high definition. I got to figure out the masteries, I guess. There are 274 masteries currently. You have 600... Yep. I don't want to change it. I think you were the 666th, Willow. Oh, nice. Just that power and ferocity, because that's what we're all about. It's all we're stacking, it seems. All right, let's add that to something. Oh, it was? Okay, maybe Heartless... No, well, I think somebody unfollowed then or something. I don't know, because on my screen it says 666. We get that from time to time. People unfollow. They follow for certain reasons, and then they unfollow. Which is all good. Man, this seems a little laggy here. Alright, where can we put that? We just got those legs. That may not be a bad spot for them. Tell you what, let's do that. Let's put that... Let's double-click and apply it to you. There we go. What a great number for me to be. Hey, man, it's okay. Alright, so where I want to be is right up here. Perfect. So I can just run north, right? Nice. That is perfect. That is exactly what we want. I feel like you need more inventory slots. I might have some spares in my storage. You know, if you do, great. If not, don't worry about it. That's one of those things where it's always interesting. Inventory is always a fickle beast when you start games. I haven't really tried and like checked vendors for them either. So in some ways, I kind of bring it on myself. All right, where's the closest scouts? There's one there. I remember this zone a little bit from before. Let's go get this scout real quick. In your bank are your mats. There's a tab on the left side that shows your storage, your mat storage when you've accessed your bank. That is. Yeah, I know how to do that.
It's beautiful out here, isn't it?
I'm not a complete noob. Come on. Level 30. I thought this was a level 25. Did we come in the wrong entrance of it? Maybe we did. Oh, it's time. I'm sorry. Sorry, my bad. I feel like we probably need to be on the high side over here. For some reason, that's what I feel like. So let's go grab this waypoint since we're already here. And then we'll turn around and... Yeah, I think we needed to be more on that side of things. From the lodge instead of Lion's Gate. Lion's Arch, whatever it's called. Man, I was pretty close to going and playing WoW for some PvP, and then you guys came in and kind of changed my mind, so thanks for doing that. I do enjoy this game, and sometimes you just wonder, you know, if people are... We always got the faithful. We've got some very faithful viewership that tend to lurk, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's a goal of mine to always try to capture new people and just interact with them. Because that's why we stream. And those of you that are new, you'll kind of learn this over time. But I do this as just kind of a hobby, as a little passion project for me to reach out and interact with some people that I may not otherwise have an opportunity to do that with.
So green and fertile, apple makes
Okay, we've done that one already.
hard-working folks
I know that.
take their harvest from the sea and the soil. But I must urge caution. Pirates are thick as weeds out on the lake and give the people no end of grief.
Okay, so that one really didn't give us anything new. I still think we need to be more from the lodge side of things just to... Let's go over here and see what we've got. There's a waypoint. Nice. There we go. It's 29, so we're getting better. We need to be more towards 26, 25-ish. This actually may be... What is this up here? I don't think I want to get into that cave. No, I don't want to get into that cave. Not quite. We're not there yet. Game load's kind of slow. I have to put it on my SSD. When you first load it, and it's always a bit of pause to load it. Is that because it's just kind of... You may be downloading some portions of it for the first time? What, this is 32? Okay, did I come in from the right place?
These people are losing their homes and their land. They need food and medical.
This game is so pretty. I don't say that much about games, but it really is. It's a really good looking game. Yeah, I need to get my other solid state drive and put it in this computer. I've got one in my old laptop that's like 500 gigs that I have not used in a while. Plus they use Amazon servers, so meh. Amazon's taking over the world, man. Hopefully this isn't a high level hero challenge. It's level 29. I may die here. Let's fight. Yeah, this probably wasn't the best of ideas. Just gonna be honest. I'm not doing bad. Oh, that was a mistake. Woo, that was close. You found your bank? Nice. What the heck? Must have been a bleed or something. Alright, dude, you're on your own. Sorry, I don't want to go through that again. It's level 32. Alright, so we didn't make progress going this way. Should we have come from this way? What is this level over here? 15. Okay, yeah, that's probably more logical. Actually, now that I think about it, it's connected to a lower zone, so that would make much more sense. Bakito, you still playing, you still checking in on Crowfall just until 5-7? Just checking on your stats and stuff? Salad dropped by the other day for a little bit. It's good to see him. If you guys haven't checked out Crowfall, I would encourage you to do so. I mean, just give it a look. I'm not saying go buy it, but some people haven't heard of it. I hadn't heard of it until a few months ago. And it's since been a really good game. Very enjoyable. Yeah, check it out, Willow. We've got some VODs. I've actually got a video on my YouTube called the People's Champion. I think it's actually the video that you get whenever you tune into it for the first time. It's like the trailer, I think is what they call it. Yeah, it's called the People's Champion. It's just some PvP highlights. It's about 15 or 16 minutes long. It's honestly the longest video I've ever done. Because I typically like to make stuff like 5 minutes, so you know people don't get bored of watching. But that had a lot of action in it, so that's why we did what we did there. That's the PvP aspect of it. There's not really, that's what it's centered around right now. There's not a whole lot of, there's not really PvE. It's gathering, crafting, PvP. Although the other stuff is going to come eventually. It's not there yet. You know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't really know what my skills for that legend does. I'm just going to have a complete honest moment with you guys for that one. I do know what the legendary dwarf does, but not the assassin. Alright, let's turn that off. Yeah, it's another MMO. Yeah, another MMO, I know. I'm right there with you. Let's see. Help First Haven by killing undead, dealing with the aftermath of their attacks, and keeping the roads safe. I feel like you need some help. Maybe not. Rotten corpses. What do you mean by that? You're talking about Crowfall? Oh, these are Orient corpses, yeah. It's pretty gross, huh? Maggots? Love me some good old maggots. You're removing them, yeah. I know. Love me a good maggot for breakfast. Don't you guys? I need to go get that waypoint. I don't know why I just ran by and didn't get it. Alright, let's go do that real quick. Oh. There's a, I'll do this event. You're surrounded by centaurs and undead. Isn't that dangerous? The end they give us trouble, but Lion's Arch keeps out of the local centaur problem. We're safe from them. But the folks up north who call themselves Ascalonians get trampled. They'd like that, but then I'd have to fight the undeads and the centaurs. Well, those stubborn settlers and centaurs hash out their own problems. Lion's Arch is neutral in their little war. Interesting. I don't know why he's got a orange shield above his head, though. Do you have a guild? I do not. I still got a bunch of WW blueprints on me. You could donate them to your guild if you have one. Hey, Adam, thanks for the host, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, this game's Guild Wars, and neither Bakito or myself have a guild. Bakito, what's wrong with this, man? What are we doing with our lives? That should be the last one. Yep, nice. I played 2 hours in the last 2 years. What's your excuse? I haven't played since 4 years ago, so I'll take your 2 years and raise you 2.
This place is a war zone. The centaurs constantly launch attacks.
Much better.
From the west and the north. The Seraph are badly overwhelmed. There's only a trickle of support coming from Divinity's reach. We the help they can get to weather these storms.
Alright, this should be good. This is a lot bigger zone too. Alright, let's make sure we didn't leave anything. We did. Let's go down there and get that waypoint. And make sure, let's backtrack just a little bit further. I think there's still maybe some more stuff back this way that we missed. Last time I tried playing was when Heart of Thorns came out, but it didn't last long. Some good bandit fights on that map? What do you mean by that? This guy's probably gonna... Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm just a man trying to live his dream. No songs being sang around here. So where does this go? Does this take me back? Yeah, it's a different zone. Yeah, you just passed a bandit boss? Gotcha. Did you finish the other zone that we'd started? Yeah, Ron, I did. What's up? Good morning, dude. I did indeed, brother. You got some cashing up to do. I'm not currently working on my personal story. No, if you're talking to me. Right? This isn't my personal... This is my... What would this be considered out in the... Is this just me exploring? Like, what do you call it when you're just completing, like... Oh, man, this guy's a level 30 veteran. This may or may not end well for me, guys. I'm just going to be honest. This is going to be honest. It's so far not bad. It's actually not doing a whole lot of damage. I kind of glitch him out. Nice. Map completion? Okay, that's what I'm doing. Nothing special. Just gonna... Yep. Alright, so cool. I knew we would have something back this way to do. Bro, what level are you, by the way? You're 18 engineer. Yeah, you're probably not that far behind. I did probably a good 45 minutes of story. So I don't think you're that far behind me, dude. I'd say in probably an hour and a half, you could be right where I'm at right now. This is level 27. Oh, snap. There's some good fights up here. Something. Some good X-Bizzles. Let's go get in the circle. What are these little wrenches? What are those? What do those indicate? The walls, maybe? I don't know. That's part of the event? Okay. Is it the catapults, maybe? I don't know. Like, I know that's what explains it. I just didn't know what they represent. I guess it's got to be the catapults. Yeah, it's up top. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, it's just the catapults. I guess we can help revive that person. Or the archer. Ooh, here's the champion right here. Here's the guy. Pikachu, I choose you. No, we were playing Pokemon. You know, I bet some of these abilities, if this was like a skill shot game, where like everything was based on aiming and such, it would be so difficult to keep up with like some of the faster, more agile classes. It'd almost probably make it like overpowered in a way. Because Mesmers can blink around too, right? That's kind of one of their abilities, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Like one of their weapon abilities. Mesmer has blink. Yeah, don't they have a little illusion too? To make them appear like that's them, but it's really not. It clones. See, I haven't forgotten everything. I've just forgotten most everything. It's a difference, okay? You guys would knock them back. It's a lot to keep up with, and it changes from time to time, especially with expansions and new elite skills. Yeah, I can imagine that would probably change the meta quite a bit. See, I like when these things are just pouring in here and you don't have to move much. That's what's fun to me. Well, that's the balancing act though that comes with that, Willow. I mean, you're talking balancing an MMO is so tough because players are going to always min-max and find ways to break things that the developers haven't really maybe considered. There's just like, especially in a game this large. I mean, you said 274 masteries. You know, that's a lot to balance, and you don't just do that. You know, in one patch or one test. You know, it takes several iterations and it just takes a lot of time, really. That's what it boils down to. It's just time consuming. So. I just want to back out of that for a second. I think I hit that prematurely. I did. Whoops. Somebody help me up, please. Anybody. Just somebody. Thank you. Goodness gracious, man. There is a lot of stuff happening. We need some backup, I feel like. I'm there now? Okay. Awesome, that's what we needed. We just needed you, Willow. That's it. Now we're set to conquer the world. I don't know what this little ability is I'm doing, but it seems like it's adding a lot more damage. There is so much going on right now. This is redonkulous. Goodness gracious. Just want to take a breath, man. Oh my gosh. Quick, kill that guy. Why didn't that rally me? I'm dead. Good thing there's a waypoint right outside. Golly, that's so much stuff. That's unreal. Alright, let's get back in the grinder, baby. Look at all these mobs, man. Are these all champion mobs, too? That's crazy. Like, do they balance this based on the amount of players here? Or are they just like, is it all... Because I feel like it didn't get hard until a lot of people showed up. I'm just getting tossed around like a freaking... What is going on? I can't even move. I'm just getting... Look! Look! I'm just getting trampled. Mini event scale people. Lair, what's up? Good to see you. That would make sense. So I had to come in at such a bad time when I'm getting my butt handed to me. Such is life, though. That happens a lot. I'm dead a lot, if you guys don't know. I am getting ragdolled. Absolutely, man. I'm just getting kicked around. I can't even do anything. Event failed, but don't worry, guys. We got gold participation. I leveled. Cool. Alright. Dang, that's a good little... These are all ferocity and power. It's all about the sigil. Get a charge with +2 condition each time you kill a foe. 5 charges if you kill an enemy player. Okay. That might work with my assassin. Yeah, let's go with my boots. Yeah, there was a lot of people there. Plus 8 hero points. Nice. Is there more? Hang on, let me equip this first. I want to put this on. I'll tell you what, I want to try a mace or a sword main hand for a bit. I feel like that last one we just did was not meant to, we were not meant to complete that. The amount of things and, like, mobs was unreal. To be honest. Like, that was nuts. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Let's deposit these. No, not. That's good. Alright, let's do this. Right click. Good. Bingo, bango, bongo. Wow. 9 essences of luck. I feel like it doesn't take long to get to that 300% essence or magic find. Maybe it does. I don't know. Acquire a medical kit from the field hospitals adjacent to Newa Terrace. Treat injured Seraph in the mud fields. Guard them as they return to the hospital. Alright, let's get a med kit. Oh, it does take a while? Okay. What does the med kit do for me? Which, did I just cancel it? I may have just canceled it. Huh. No. Now I gotta help them back, huh? Hopefully they'll at least give me some mobs to kill on the way. Does that actually fly or does it just glide? That mountain I just saw. Does anybody know? I don't know if you guys saw it. My overlay may have been in the way. Yeah, it looked like a griffin. Kind of reminds me of the gliders from, was it Arcade? That game was pretty fun. I enjoyed Arcade a little bit. It's too bad what happened to it happened, but... Ooh, dang, that gave me a lot. Oh, cool. It's not as bad as I thought it was. This guy's getting multiples. See if I can just kill these guys and get credit. Be a little quicker. I don't have much left. Alright, cool, man. You just dipped. Just dipped out, homie. Yeah, we got some credit for that. So good. What's up, Lucky Laddie? Now we got 2 Luckies in here. Now I actually gotta like call you guys by your actual secondary names. What's up, Lucky Laddie? Welcome in. Good to see you. All right, let's see here. Let's go over there and do that. Let's do that event. We got Lucky Chameleon? No, Chimera. Chameleon. Good. Chameleon. I don't know why the chameleon got in my head. So we got Lucky Chimera, and then we've got Lucky Laddie. Guild Wars 2, it feels good. It's been a while since I played it. All right, so what do we need here? We need catapult parts from the centaurs. Let's just go hard in the paint, guys, because we're just really bad at making decisions like this. And just going after so many and biting off more than we can chew. So let's just continue with the trend, huh? Sound good to you guys? That skill actually really helps me avoid damage. I like that a lot. I did not like it. Hang on one second. I did not like it. Was a big fan of Goldstone. Never liked the skills from weapons. Have they changed it yet? No, it's still skills from weapons. But honestly, it feels a lot better. It feels a lot more polished. Literally, I played it like 4 years ago, and I kind of felt like you. Like I don't know. I didn't care for it much, but this go around, it's enjoyable. I think I'm a little bit more. Is grown up the right word? I feel like I'm just a little bit more appreciative of games and what they bring to the table, as opposed to just like, hey, give me the flavor of the minute and let me just play that for a while. Instead of saying, you know what, I appreciate what they've done with this game, and I really like this aspect, or I don't like that aspect. So, Guild Wars 2 has always been good. The expansions made it all better, and I've yet to see a mount system. Yeah, I like this mount system, actually. I really do. I mean, the other part of the aspect of me like playing this game before is, like, it was in a time where I was still into WoW a good bit, and I played Counter-Strike. So, like, realistically, I probably didn't give it a fair shot. I rushed through the content. I didn't try to actually figure out the game. I just tried to go in and play. I tried to play in-game content without actually going through the storyline and leveling. You know, so that to me, I felt like I just did the game a disservice and wrote it off way too quickly. But you live and learn, and you know, you like now. I'm gaming with a little bit different attitude. I'm gaming with a sense of really trying to appreciate the games for what they are, like I just said a few minutes ago. So. But I was the same way. I definitely liked Guild Wars 1. I liked the system they had, and that was what instantly got me, you know, on board with Guild Wars 2. Yeah, you gotta do the whole experience or you miss out on the nuance and the real in-game, which you're better at if you took your time leveling and learning. Yeah, and honestly, I just think it goes back to we're kind of getting to the point now where gamers want instant gratification. That's one thing I think about Crowfall. It's doing a good job of is you have that immediate instant gratification. Like you can go do stuff in Crowfall pretty quick, but in order to get better, you have to spend the time doing the crafting and gathering, and you know, kind of really understand it. So it's got several layers. See, I don't want instant. I want long things to work towards. Yeah. Well, and to that point about Crowfall, you also have a skill tree system that's probably going to take upwards of 2 years to complete once it goes live. So it's kind of like EVE Online in a way is what people have compared it to. But in order to be the best, you have to invest time into crafting, gathering, you know, and really trying to understand the crafting system so that you can make the best gear possible. It's like no other crafting system I've ever seen, truthfully, in that game. Yeah, for sure. And again, that's the thing about it. The skill tree is passive, so you don't actually have to be playing the game to get the skill points in the skill tree. Literally, just log in, you know, do your skill stuff, and then you can log out. I leveled slowly, taking my time, max level tunes, one of each, and found it dragging with abilities from weapon skills that I would not build like Guild Wars 1. For me, Guild Wars 1 was never about instant grat. It was about building a build that can do things solo, to me, where you needed a group to do. Fair enough.
Hurry up. I'll take whatever parts you have.
Oh snap, I just finished that in time. Almost missed out on it. Didn't even realize it. Alright. 28. Oh, I never got that. Let me go over there and get that Vista. Like solo Underworld and Guild Wars 1. Dude, Guild Wars 1 was so long ago. I can't even remember much about that game. That was back in, like, my freshman year of high school. What are we doing here? Apparently nothing. Kill the Harathi Bombarder and War Master before they reach the Bloodfields? Where are they? Where's the Bloodfields? Are they already here? Oh well. YOLO. Well, I cannot compare Guild Wars 2 to Guild Wars 1 as Guild Wars 1 was not my thing. I told this story the other day, but funny thing for you. This was back in the day that like 56K was still around. But most parts of like my hometown had gotten DSL, but there were still some like on the outskirts that didn't. And I remember my buddy and I, like my good friend in high school, who was just like me, played games. He was an athlete. Like we both played baseball together. We had a lot in common. And I remember going to his house. We'd played a triple header. It was the end of the year tournament. Sorry about that. It was the end of the year tournament for baseball. We'd played a triple header, which was stupid. That was even a thing to do. And we got to his house. He had a beast Alienware computer. He always had like the sickest computer, and I was always so jealous because like I was a more hardcore gamer than he was. For example, he actually left his computer at my house because he couldn't game because of 56K. So he left his computer at my house, and I got to use it for a long time. But I got like an Alienware laptop I bought myself in high school, like my junior year, and he goes out and he gets like one that just absolutely trumps mine, and I'm like, dude, really? And it was so funny because you just have to know like how we were with each other. He'd always give me crap about it, just banter really. But anyways, back to my original story. So we play this triple header, and we come back, and I'm like, dude, have you played Guild Wars 2? He goes, no. He said, I've never even, or Guild Wars, not Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars. He said, I said, have you ever played Guild Wars? No, man, never played it. I was like, dude, we got to get it. So I get on this computer, log in, and we start to download. We're like, all right, cool, man. This shouldn't take long. It should take maybe an hour or two. We'll go play some Xbox until it starts, and then go from there. Well, we go play. We leave it up, and we go play Xbox, and we come back like an hour later, and it's like, I don't even think it was 1% yet. I want to say it was like 0.5%. And I was like, dude, what is up? Like, I knew it was on 56K, but like it didn't register with me until after we saw that. I was like, oh my gosh. So at that point, it was getting late. We were exhausted. And I was just like, dude, let's just call it a night. We'll see what it does over the night, and then we'll go from there. Maybe it'll be done in the morning. Well, we wake up, and it was at like 20%. And I was like, all right, we're going to my house. So we took his computer to my house, and we installed it. It probably took like an hour at my house to actually download and get installed. And we started playing it. But from there on, like, we loved that game. That game was nuts. And that carried over into, like, we started playing WoW pretty hardcore, which I'd already been playing WoW at that point. But it was just nuts, man. Like, the fact that, like, his internet was that slow. Like, it was like a blast from the past for me, because, you know, I played 56K in like Ultima Online and some other games, but like I was now on the good side of the internet to where I could you know play pretty much whatever with a decent and stable ping. Used to be worse than watching Waterbowl for sure. I can remember 14.4. I don't even know what that is. That sounds terrible. 56K just reminds me of the good old days where you hear that god-awful, like, cringe-worthy noise when you're trying to, like, get on AOL or something. I remember, like, having that and, like, trying to, during middle school, talking to people, like, on Instant Messenger. Those were the days, dude. Those were the days. Yeah, I load my browser and just go have dinner and come back. It took, like, half an hour to connect to the net and the website. Like, how crazy is that? And now it's like, if it takes 3 seconds, we're pissed. Like, this is so slow. Can you hurry up already? Like, good gosh, why do you put all these images on here that take your website 3 seconds to load? It's so funny how things change. It really is. Alright. Get off the internet. I need to use the phone. That's so true, dude. Yeah, like our stepdad, he got to the point where we actually ended up buying a second phone line. And I remember he used to like he was such a dick when it came to this. He would call the second phone line to see if we were on the internet when he wasn't home. I think wouldn't it kick us off, Ron? I think it would. You're looking at a business line that wasn't used. It was annoying. It wasn't smart. He would just do it to troll us. Like he was just like, oh, I'm gonna call it and kick him off. Like, dude, screw you. Like, those were the good old days, man. Yeah, don't worry, knock me down. I'll still be able to hit you. Honestly, though, the feeling that we got from gaming back then, though, was... It was unreal. I remember we had to send off our payment via Western Union and then wait for the confirmation to come back to us so we could play Ultima Online. Like, this was a time where I don't know if credit cards were... I mean, yeah, credit cards were around, but they were not very prevalent. And so we would have to take cash up to the Western Union at the drugstore up the road in order to like pay for our UO. Then we'd have to wait for snail mail to get it and then like get it processed and then it come back. It was just such a process to play UO back in the day. But it was so gratifying when we finally got it. It was like, yes, we can play UO. But we always had like a week there where we couldn't play it. And it was like, it was the most devastating week of our lives. Like it was terrible. Well, yeah, games were pretty new. Not much to compare things other than old console games. Ultima Online was legit. It really was. Star Siege Tribes, yeah. What were some other games we played around? Star Siege was a big one. Growing up, I remember we would be going to my dad's about 3 hours away, and he had this little laptop that he used for work and stuff. And we'd game on it. Well, we'd be playing like Doom in the car on the laptop, taking turns. Total Annihilation. Yeah, that's another one. I know you remember the good old Doom days. That was like with the laptop that had the red button in the center that you had to like move as your mouse. Total Annihilation is really good. I wish they could bring that back in like a good RTS fashion. Because that game was so sick. Alright, let's go see what's over here. Make sure we're not missing anything. Nope. I think we're good. We are good. Alright, let's see where we want to go now. Do you like jumping puzzles and go, they're okay, Lucky? I mean, I tend to overthink them, to be honest. I mean, it's not... I know some people can't stand them and, like, literally despise them and shoot, I didn't get that waypoint, or that POI. Let's go get that POI. I don't mind them. I think some people enjoy them. I think it's just a unique thing about the game, about Guild Wars. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. At the end of the day, like, if you don't like it, you can always just look up a guide to see how you beat them, so. They attempted to, but it wasn't a great game. Oh, really? I don't even... Like, who did it, though? Like, I think if you had, like, a studio that had made some decent RTSs in the past, it'd be different. Time's at 10 o'clock. My wife's home. Let's get this POI up here, too. Can I get it, or actually have to go in there? No, I got it. There we go. See a Vista up here, too. We're just going to roam. we're almost to the end of our road this morning. I tell you what, let's get this vista up here, and let's call it a day if we can. See, like for example, I think I should have to go up here to get that vista, but in reality, it looks like I don't think I can get it. Yeah, I can. I think I can get it there. I probably can't do it with a raptor, but it looks like maybe. There we go. So we can get it there. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the end of the road this morning, guys. I know it's kind of an ad-rept time to end the stream, but I think it's a good time. We've been going now for 3 hours and 6 minutes. So no, I mean, not a new game. He created content for the old Total Annihilation. The LTA, the dev you left, put out as an expansion. You can't find it anywhere now. He had it for download. I have like 3 copies of it, so I never lose it on disc and USB. Nice. Yeah, TA was a really fun game. But guys, again, thank you so much for hanging out this morning. We hit level 28. I think we went from like 20, maybe 19 or 20, somewhere in there to 28. So not a bad stream. The VOD will be up on YouTube later today. Guys, again, if you are new to the stream, new to the channel, and you haven't already clicked that follow button, please be sure to do so. Check out the stuff down below, Twitter, Discord, all that jazz. Check it out, social medias. Feel free to follow there, as it will be the best place to keep up with stuff going on. So, anyways, we'll be back Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Probably going to be doing some Crowfall. Could maybe get in some Guild Wars if it's kind of, you know, iffy on the population on Crowfall. Tuesday, Wednesday, off on the weekend. That will be this week's stream schedule. Again, enjoyed the heck out of hanging out with you guys this morning. And I'm looking forward to Tuesday night. All right, take care. Have a great rest of your Sunday, guys. Later.